Hey, so I decided to put this together to help out anyone that was having trouble with the GW2 Clocktower challenge, jumping challenge. I had ran this with a few different groups, and I just saw some people that were just having trouble making it or asking questions about specific jumps, so I decided I'd put together a little bit of a walkthrough. I've done it a whole bunch of times. I have like 260 of the trick-or-treat bags and the boots and a bunch of other stuff from it, so I'm pretty good at this point. So I'm going to start it up here, and as you can see here, the first initial jumps are pretty easy, and then there's like a small delay when you get to here, and basically there'll be this little circle on the side, and that will be an indicator for when everything comes down, and you can jump pretty much immediately when you hear the sound, and even if the objects are still moving. Here I went on the beam, but I didn't have to. I just went there so I could run past that chest and show you guys how to get the first chest. Running over here, you come over here, you can see the second chest there. You keep going. This is one of the harder jumps for me. Beam walks are pretty easy. This right here is really hard. You'll get stuck and have to jump a couple times. But as long as you stay on the actual gear side of it, you're fine. If you get to the face of the gear, you're probably going to fall off. That's a pretty hard jump, but it's pretty easy to do. You just kind of have to hop, which is not something you're used to. Now I changed my strategy. I used to jump right here, and I got really close, but then I started going a little bit faster and landing on the actual gear that was behind me, and you can actually pick up that chest on your way to the fourth chest. This beam's pretty small, but it's actually pretty easy to walk on, and that jump are the easiest by far. You have plenty of time at this point, as you can see, and then you just have to jump right about when you see the lightning strike. You just have to hit that like panel, that square side of the clock tower. You don't even have to hit like the hole. So I'm going to run it here again, and by the way, this is one continuous thing. It's not actually broken up into multiple videos. So right here I'm probably going to fast forward a little bit because I'm waiting for basically I'm waiting for the previous group, or the following group, to catch up to me, because you can't run with the if you complete the challenge, you can't run with the group the immediate time after that. Alright, so here we go. Jumping. This one's kind of nice. If you hug the far right side, you can really speed ahead of the rest of the group. Again, wait for the little circle. There it is. You can go. You can run off there. I used to jump, but you can actually just run to that little previous gear, and you don't have anything to worry about. Then coming up right around here is where I changed part of my strategy. I started using a different tactic for getting down to the bottom. As you can see, that gear run went a lot better. I actually got to run on the top of it. And then jump over here. I usually take this a little slow. As you can see, I'm really far ahead of the green vortex thing, so you can take your time. And for this, oh, I was still doing that at this point. Okay. So as you can kind of see, like it catches up to you a little bit, and that can kind of catch you off guard. When you first land, you'll be like falling down or whatever, and you can actually push forward, and you'll stand up like a lot faster. So I'm going to skip ahead in my recording to another video. So here's another one. I think I did it after a couple of times I started changing the strategy, and it works actually a lot faster. So again, wait for the little thunder sound and everything else. I like using this specific strategy too, because as you can tell coming up here in a second, the camera kind of rumbles when you make this jump, and you get there just in time that when it rumbles, you're not really you're either standing on something or you're mid-jump, you're not about to jump, which kind of causes a lot of problems for some people. So I was running kind of slow, you saw the hands come up there, so I decided to start hugging corners and taking things a little bit faster, but kind of messed up on the gear there. I could have slid off, but luckily I didn't. As you can see, you actually have a lot of ease getting on that beam, like I wasn't even standing on it and it let me have it. Okay, so I did that again. I recommend just, like, rather than waiting for the platforms to appear, just jumping straight off right away and landing on that, the big gear below. It's way faster and you can get the extra chest. It's kind of disfortunate I didn't show it here, but it's definitely the better way to go, and you can get way more rewards. So the clock face will spin back around. You can kind of watch where it should be and then just time your jump there. It'll always strike the lightning at the exact same time. And there you go, a couple walkthroughs of it. Hopefully you can kind of get a feel for how to go about that. Thanks for watching.